There we go. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are.
Hey, good morning.
Listen,
We're here.
today, right? It's like happy like Christmas Eve. I don't know. Um, but today is our 50th episode. And surprisingly enough, we have like 50,000 topics to talk about, but we don't know which one to talk about today.
What to talk? We could talk about that. My apologies for being blue today. But you're just gonna have to put up with it. So, which is a little bit why we're running late because I'm like, why? What's going on with my lighting today? But too bad. The show must go on. As
Right.
long as you can hear me, which audio is more important than video anyway. So hopefully you can all
Yep.
hear me, right? Yep.
Exactly. But
Hmm.
I have no idea. Like,
We've been
I got one.
okay. That's how prepared we
Gift,
are today.
like crypto gifts.
Okay,
Like
crypto. Oh
like
yeah, that's a
not
great.
coins, but like the stuff that goes with the coins,
Mm-hmm.
like that type of stuff. Oh, so if you got a crypto lover in your household and your family, we're gonna give you some gift ideas that are actually useful because we use them.
Yep. Next, and what she was saying about we're not talking about crypto coins, but some of my family's been getting crypto for me for a couple of years now as gifts, right? So they
Yep.
are going to I'm like, hey, making sure they're participating in some way, shape, or form for our nieces and nephews and our grandkids. But yeah, if you got a crypto lover and you don't like, what the heck do you get a crypto lover? Ooh,
Yep.
yeah.
So we got a couple gift ideas, and in the description box of the video on YouTube, you'll see the links because we are affiliate marketers. So you're going to see some of those. But the first one, or you want to go first?
No, you can go because I don't know what you're going to say. So I might go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So the first one, as like one of my favorite gifts, is going to be a ledger. I am kind of partial to the Ledger Nano S because it's not Bluetooth. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting a device that is to store your cryptocurrency, it's not connected to the internet unless you physically connect it to your computer to connect it. I don't want Bluetooth capability. So that's just my own personal preference. But I absolutely love the Ledger Nanos because they come in a little box like this. I was prepared, sort of, not really. These are always on my desk.
Right.
But it comes in a little box like this. And oops, it was upside down. It has everything you need to like get your crypto safe and secure. Um, these are remotes. So that's what it is. It's a remote that gives you access to the cryptocurrency wallet that stores the cryptocurrency. So just as a heads up, if you lose one of these or somebody that you know lost one of these, you can actually get them another one and they can restore everything as long as they have their seed phrases to the new device and then still use that remote, the new remote, to get access to their cryptocurrency coins.
Ooh, yes. Last minute gift ideas, right?
Right.
For like, so even if you're done and finished and completed, and even if they have a ledger already, another ledger is not a bad thing, right? Because I know some people like to store certain cryptos on, like a certain portfolio of cryptos on
Mm-hmm.
one ledger. Like, this is my long term, I'm holding this for the next 10 years. This stuff I'm only holding for the next 12 to 18 months or when the bull run is done, and they'll put it on a separate ledger. So it's okay to have more than one ledger. Another thing is for your crypto lover is a stone book with the ghost pen, right? With the ghost pen. Christy will show you that as well. I have my stuff, but it's a little further out of reach over
I
here.
lost my book is in the house somewhere. I kind of lost it. But this
You
is the ghost
lost your
pen.
stone.
Yes, like I was doing a
This is
live and it
don't
popped
do
up.
don't do this. Don't do this part. Put it in a safe,
Wait,
secure place.
no, I got it.
Okay.
So the book in the pen, right? So here's your stone book, and here's your little ghost pen. I like the ghost pen because it's like this little blue black light, and it lets you write in invisible ink, but you can see it with the light. So
Right. Those are water resistant, tear resistant, and all that kind of paper. The kind of paper, if you are a hiker, you may have bought similar books for like, you like to write things when you're hiking, and that you get those little books that zipper up and you put in your, because if you can even write in the rain and on them, it's similar to that kind of paper, but it's set up to organize your seed phrases and your logins and your passwords. And then you can write in invisible ink, which is helpful because people don't always know what they're looking at. So, if somebody looked at it, that will just look like there was nothing in there.
Right. Now, I do suggest getting 2, and because seed phrases are always 12 or 24, but half in one book, half in the other book, store them in 2 different places. That's just my suggestion. So,
Yep.
For the,
And then what you can do is tell one person you trust where one is, and then another person you completely trust where the other one is, just in case something were to happen to you.
Yep.
They would need that, but that's like one of the things that you can do. And as we move forward, and cryptocurrency becomes more and more adopted, I think that we'll see more and more innovation from like attorneys and people who do estate planning on how to leave your seed phrases and things in your will or your trust in safe, secure ways. But for now, this is just the way we do it.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, I think the gift that goes with that is like a little fireproof box, like fireproof, waterproof box. The book is waterproof and stuff like that. But in the event of a fire, you don't want it to like go up into flames or melt. I don't even know how to say that word. I've always had difficulty saying the word melt. I think it's melt. I don't know. But you get the box, you put the book in the box with the pen, and you store it someplace safe. Okay, just in case of emergency, as you're running out of the house, grab the book in the box on the way out the door.
Yeah, even the fireproof bags, so I've been watching stuff on security because no boxes or bags are completely fireproof. Like you get a bag and you put it in the bag and then put the bag into the fireproof box, and just really kind of like double insulate it.
Yeah.
Because think about like how you would want your bank to store your money. You are your own bank. So these are like really great gifts because for your crypto people, because they may be like getting around to it, eventually going to buy these things and just haven't yet, but they really should.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the other one? I want to pull up. It's a phone that has like the crypto wallet encrypted into it.
It does. There's like well over a year waiting list for that phone. Yeah.
So and you can order it now and give it to them for next Christmas.
If you're looking for a higher end gift, and I've been looking at that phone, and I'm actually getting off of T-Mobile this in January and getting onto another. It has nothing to do with my phone. It has to do with my service that they've never had any SIM swap issues. It's Junior. It's a company, and I've got it bookmarked. Maybe we'll talk about it another. It's a company that their sole purpose is to protect you with your cellular service and your cellular phone from getting your crypto hacked. And they give you $5 million of insurance with your plan, so that if you were ever hacked, because so far it's never happened, because their people are specifically trained for security, financial security, their customer support for this self-service. So I'm going to be switching to that. And when I was telling Christina about it, she sent me that phone. And I was like, oh yeah, like I might interested in that phone, but there is a long waiting list for it.
I'm trying.
Did you find it?
I can't remember the name of it. Let me see.
It is. Let me see if I can find it really quick too. I know that's why I cannot think of the name of the phone service. I've got it bookmarked here though too. And I don't know if they do, some of the things that are inside of cryptocurrency, also tax services. Zen Ledger is a good tax service. And, I don't know if they have gift cards or gift certificates, but, that is also something to look into.
I think I found it.
Did you? Okay.
This is, the Librem 5.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. Okay. So, I will save this. Yeah, this phone is a $1,200 phone, right? But it's focused on security by design and privacy protection by default, right? It does have a hardware kill switch inside of the hardware wallet. I love this thing. The storage space on this thing is 32 gig storage. That's not bad. But yes, this would be the gift for your like hardcore crypto enthusiasts, if you want to help them to protect their cryptocurrency, because we always talk about, and we've always been taught to not keep crypto on our cell phones, but there's some things that we actually have to have them on our phones because they're apps, and that's the only way we can actually access them. So this would be like to protect those and a few other things, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's on the high end. And on the low end, for your crypto enthusiasts, you could get them something like a Samsung tablet for them to use as a separate device for putting those apps on, so they don't have to keep them on their phone. I know there's a few people like, oh, and it's not just crypto, guys. All your financial and health apps, get them. If you get them off your phone, get a separate device like an Android tablet and leave that tablet in the house, right? Don't take it out of the house. Get the one that doesn't even have a SIM card in it. It's just connects, to Wi-Fi, and keep it off 99% of the time. It's not just, we talk about cryptocurrency because, people are storing their own money, but people are come right through your phone and hack into your bank accounts as well, and your health information and other stuff that they can use to get into other accounts of yours. Look at the T-Mobile, and this isn't them hacking our phones, but T-Mobile had the whole hack go on. We don't even know what the end results of that hack is going to be, because forever now, whatever information they got is out there on the black market. Right.
And you definitely want to take extra precautionary measures. One of the other gifts is something that you don't have to purchase. It's completely free. But if you have somebody that's getting involved in cryptocurrency and they have not done this, you are going to write out a nice little suggestion, send them a postcard and say, hey, if you haven't, have them set up a Proton Mail account. I absolutely love Proton Mail. It is a very secure mail service. It is crypto encrypted. It is Swiss backed. I love stuff that's backed in Switzerland because they have a law over there where they cannot extradite, or information cannot be extradited from their country. And they can't decrypt the messages that you're receiving in your inbox. And it's a free service. Now, you definitely get more benefits from having a paid service. So if you want to go ahead and pay for the service for somebody, that's cool too. But Proton Mail is a great email service for your banking information. If you have your car note and you log in online to pay your car note, have a separate account for your bills, because you're doing financial transactions on those accounts, and you don't want that mail going back and forth across open networks or networks that are more susceptible to security risks, right? So just giving them that tidbit of information, even if they're not involved in cryptocurrency, but they should be, right? Would definitely help them out, because I've converted all of my banking information over to it, all my son's stuff. Everything is on Proton Mail now. That if you protect it, if you want to protect it like you protect your social security number, goes to Proton Mail.
Yep. And you know what? Christmas gifts are not just for other people. It's okay to buy yourself a Christmas gift.
Yep. So if you don't have a Proton Mail account, please go ahead and set one up. It's free. ProtonMail.com. Free. Let me see. I'm trying to think of that.
That's like a good list of the things that we all use on our team already. So if you're wondering, again, you can't go wrong. But what if I buy a ledger or a stone book for somebody and they already have one? It's actually good to have more than one of those things.
Yep.
And they might not have sprung for it themselves yet, right? So
exactly. Let's see. I wanted to show them the stack thing. I guess we'll do it when we do the other video. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like the little tiles that stack up in the little tube.
Yes.
I like that thing.
I like that thing too.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's for your seed phrases.
And I think that the other thing we could do is drop our silver link down, our silver store down in the description as well, because we have got a lot of cool collector silver coins in our store right now. Let's see this one.
Did you see all the boxes? Okay. So the silver certificate is even silver. Okay. If you have a Marvel fan, this
Batman, I think, is in there now.
this a Batman one now?
Is that,
No, this
yeah.
is T'Challa.
Yes, I know, but that one's not in there anymore. But so I just want to let people know that.
Yeah, so this one isn't in there, but they do have stuff like this in there outside of. Let me see. Let me grab a coin. I got one. I don't know which one this is gonna be. Oh, I would pick the only one that's on the front that's like empty.
Of course.
Right. So, wait, how did I move them around? I think I might have moved them around. This one is heavy. Got it. Okay. So, or find something like this. Right? I love these little things. So, we'll drop the link to our silver as well. Because if you have people who are collectors of silver, if they're collectors of Marvel characters,
Batman's in there right now. The mask that you have is now what's in there right now is a Batman mask, and they're limited. So if you want one, you got to go in there and grab them.
Right. And I love like the little coins. They have the Tooth Fairy coins in there.
Oh, those are cool.
If you have like little people in your life and you want to start out a silver portfolio for them, this is actually a really cool gift. These are I think these are what, $5?
Yeah, they're like 1/10 of a piece of silver. And I think they're $8.
Right. So when you grab these, if you have like a little one losing their teeth, you could maybe start them their own silver collection by grabbing a couple of these and putting these under their pillow as opposed to like $1 or $2. Because then they'll have a great story to tell when they're older. And I think it's a really cute idea, me personally.
I did too. We got one for each of my grandbabies, right? Our we have more than 2, but the ones that live right here in our area, we went and grabbed 2 for them and brought them over, and they're $7.97 plus shipping, and they're cool. They're a lot of fun. And like right now in the store, I keep meaning to go back in here and get this. I'm going to get it. It is, and I have a ton of silver, but it's all in my box packed away. So I'll show you some of the stuff that I have, but we've bought because for my son, he's 10 and I want to have, he's learning about cryptocurrency. He can find M's and W's on the Forex charts, right? But the thing that's been most exciting for me is getting to the silver because it's tangible and he can, it's just getting him in the mindset of it. It has more value to me for that than anything else. So yes, I make sure that I'm buying up certain types of silver for my investments, but then I do stuff for fun, which is also an investment. We've bought Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I love Sonic.
Different Charlie Brown Peanuts ones. We bought the Lion King. We've got the Baby Yoda, right? Grogu coin, and I'm trying to think what else that we bought. It was just we have Darth Vader. So those ones, yes, they're worth money and they'll go up in value, but I really buy them because it gets him interested when he opens it. It's cool, and then he wants to put the gloves on and and take them out of the package and everything. But there's one in there now that is a collector's, and it's much, costs a lot more than just buying an ounce of silver. But it's the Adventures in Wonderland, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. It's the first. Ooh. It's the first one. There's only 3,510. I know it's an odd number. 3,510 minted, and there's color on there. So like the Cheshire Cat's in color, Alice is in color, and it's not pink. She's got her little her blue dress on. It's like the illustrations from the original book or whatever.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is that this is the first in a new collection that's coming out that's going to be fairy tale coins. And this is the first one they've released. So it's called Treasury of Tales series. And so, we'll make sure we've got a link to our store. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. When you see something you like, grab it because it doesn't stick around that long, especially some of these that have low amounts. Like this one only has 3,500 minted. I keep looking at it. And my husband's like, why don't you just get it already? All right. So I usually stick to getting American Eagles and then fun stuff for Junior. So this one would be for me. Right.
Right. Because what was it? A tree that you got for your daughter earlier this year?
Yeah, I got that one because it had a tree on it. They've got a Pac-Man coin in there shaped like Pac-Man.
Oh, so if you have video gamers in the family, that might be something to start a collection for them.
Day of the
Like,
Dead. I mean, it's a fun thing, if you're into aliens, there's an alien set, um, stuff like that. It's just fun. And then we just, we have an auto ship that we're on for us. So we make sure we're always building our silver every single month. But then sometimes I go in here and get the extra fun stuff.
yeah, like my extra one was I got Nefertiti and I got King Tut earlier this year. Those were my extras, like
Yeah.
outside of my auto ship. Because those I absolutely love those.
Those are like the Egyptian collection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I needed them in my collection. It was important for me to just grab a couple. And now I have because my goal next year is to take at least one trip to Egypt. As long as COVID permits. But I want to see if there's any coins or anything that I can get from over there while I'm over there and drop them in the case as well. But
so for our traders that are on watching us, if in the silver store, it's a 2-coin set. So it's 2 ounces, 2 1-ounce coins, and it's a bull and a bear, and they're shaped like a bull and a bear, and they fit together like a puzzle piece.
Oh, they make one whole coin?
And then, it's just like, if you look at it, you flip it on the back, but they're 2 separate coins. And obviously the bulls versus the bears, that's going to be for somebody, if you're into the stock market, if you're into Forex trading, you know what I mean? It appeals to that, but it's also, it's a 2-coin set. Each of them is a 1-ounce silver proof. So yeah.
Wow.
There's just some fun stuff.
I need to look because I would probably grab those for a couple people.
It's definitely fun.
Aw.
So we don't talk about silver a lot, but it's fun.
Right.
It's a fun thing.
And honestly, I love this silver stuff because getting stuff in the mail and then being surprised at what it is, especially if I forget that I ordered something. That is it. Just opening the envelope is like, oh, I forgot. And I'm all Christmassy and stuff,
Let me tell you guys something about mail. I have a mentor who does almost all marketing by mail, and I am always getting stuff in the mail from him. Got his Christmas CD because he's also a musician. I didn't know it was coming. It's just fun. I'm like, oh, what's this? Right. I open it up. He's like, Merry Christmas. Month before, he sent me this little book, right? Because he's like, hey, I used to sell these. We've got a handful left, so we're getting them out because it was just for free, right? So he just sent them, and it's like, I've gotten a ton of different stuff. And it is fun. It's like Christmas, like she said, when you get something in the mail, especially us adults, because nobody sends us anything anymore.
Right. People forget about us. We're the ones sending out everything. So getting stuff in the mail is absolutely fun.
It's fun. So yeah, after having nothing to talk about, we had lots to talk about.
We just had to click for a second.
Yes.
Give us a minute. We got it.
Right. It's one of those days.
Yep. So go ahead. And if you got some value from this, if you have some crypto enthusiasts who don't know what to get their crypto enthusiast friends, go ahead and share the video. We want to make sure that we're getting the content out for you that you can actually benefit from, but other people in your life can benefit too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, we will be back next week.
Right. Because, this
holiday
is
stuff
for our week. It's definitely a short week this week. So as always, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to our newsletter, pipsforbrunch.com, because we don't always give out the sauce on our lives or in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, right? So don't miss out on some secret heat that might be in the newsletter.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we do special Zooms and it only goes out to people who are either on our team or on our mailing list. So make sure you're subscribed.
Exactly. But that is going to wrap us up for today. I hope you guys are having an awesome morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And we'll see you in the next video next week.
See you next week. Bye.